Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Kerbal Space Program with me, Alfapiomega and Alfa Industries. It has been a while. As I announced in the first video, this is a continuing project where I play at my own leisure, and as this is an economic model, I have to pretty much grind everything to the ground, which is what I did. I've done so many atmospheric surveys that I'm dreaming about them, and I'm not even joking. Anyway, it was not all in vain. We managed to upgrade our mission control. Now we have a level 2. It cost 150,000 Kerbal bucks. And we can have 7 missions now. Plus, I managed to gain another 128,117 Kerbal bucks. So that is pretty good, That is pretty good. The 7 missions helped me to do some more, I would say, interesting projects where I could, take 3 or 4 missions and try to combine them in some interesting way. But we're not gonna do that today. Today we have a special other project in mind, and that is going to Minmus. It's a big step, I give you that, but I have my reasons. The reasons for this is that last time we managed to unlock the basic science, which gave us the pro parts, but we have no actual solar panels. We have just the batteries. It also gave us the science junior. I said that last time already, that we really need the electrics, which are incredibly expensive, but they will give us the first photovoltaic panel. They will also give us a better battery and a better probe head. They will give us some lights and other stuff, which is pretty cool, but I'm most interested in this. If this was the only thing there, I would still say we need this. So what I was doing is that I used the Science Junior at a number of places, which yielded me 17.5 science, which is way less than I actually thought it would yield. Now, we could go back to the MUN and use the Science Junior there, but as this is going to be a very expensive project that will be probably not paid well, I decided to use this money better than waste them on a couple points of science, and we're going to go find, hug, orbit Minmus, and come back. Now, it's going to be a big adventure for more than one reason. For you guys, if you know Kerbal Space Program, it's not something you find very exciting, I guess. But for me, it is incredibly exciting because I mentioned this already. I've never been to Minmus. I played this game so much, but all that was done in time when there was no Minmus. So I've been to MUN. I enjoyed MUN there and back thousands of times, but I've never actually done Minmus before. So that's gonna be good. I'm expecting that we could get around 50 science from our adventure to Minmus. Hopefully, if that happens, we'll be short, 13 science, and, or maybe, no, 23 science. And we could do that, I would be willing to go into the extremes and, for example, go to the South and North Pole and go to this huge desert here, to get some extra data. But for now, I'm saying we're gonna try Minmus and see how much it yields to us. Now, there was a lot of talk from my side that we need the advanced rocketry to get the LV909 Terrier engine, but I kind of cheated the game by upgrading the mission control, and that allowed me to keep the test LV909 Terrier liquid fuel engine there indefinitely. Actually, we have 388 more days to keep it. So that's awesome. I also picked up the science data from space around Kerbin, which will give us, 4,000 cash. Not bad. And we'll use that during this mission to get back a bit of money from what we burned down. There could be more missions, but we don't have any at this point, and I'm not willing to wait much longer to do this because, I don't want to do any more surveys. So, this is the Minmus Orbiter Mark II, which we will use to go to Minmus. Now, you can see that this design is a bit similar to Man Orbiter that you already seen last time. Yes, you are correct, it's the same, but improved rocket. Now the biggest difference are the boosters here that you can see. We're gonna use those to give us a bit more of a lift. We have the same core as with the Man Orbiter here, but we changed the engine schematic up here. We have 2 Terriers here and there, which we will use to get a better boost. Actually, that's wrong, like this, to get a better boost on our orbital maneuvers and encounters, because this engine is much more efficient than anything else we have. One downside to this though is that it doesn't give us battery power, so that's a bit of an issue, but we'll have to deal with that. We also have some more batteries up here on the actual upper stage, and you can see the Sage Junior here. Now another change is that we can pretty much jettison all of this and have this science pod come down as it is now. So hopefully that's gonna be an option. I'm hopeful that it's gonna work, but we're, you know, just to make sure, we're gonna probably collect all the scientific, you know, things we have there and bring them back in case something goes horribly wrong. But we should have, you know, with the Terriers, we should have enough fuel to do this mission and maybe even come back in one whole piece. So I guess there's not much else to say now. I'm just gonna launch this baby and see you on the way up. What do you say? So we have the liftoff and we're going up pretty fast, which makes me happy. I really do enjoy this kind of a rocket, but I think this is, well, I don't know how else we could improve this model. I guess after this mission I'll have to come up with something completely different, because there really isn't much I can do with it to make it better. Now, as I mentioned before, this stage will burn out first, and these will stay with us a tad longer. Once we jettison these as well, we're gonna start the orbital maneuver. Now, I'm hoping that it's gonna handle it well. I'm not entirely sure how effective it's gonna be, honestly, with such a big head, or, you know, upper part of the ship. I'm not sure if it's even possible to do a good orbital maneuver. Okay, that didn't really give me too much hope. Okay, we need to start doing this. Okay, the wobbling is back! Jesus Christ, no! Oh my god, that was wrong! Okay, but we managed to save the situation. What is our situation? I'm not entirely sure. Holy crap! How are we doing? Okay, that's not entirely bad. I hope so. Okay, we nearly left the atmosphere and we're not really doing all that good on fuel. Yeah, great start game. Now I was thinking that this will be an easy mission. Let's go with this rocket that I never flown before on a mission that I never done before. What could possibly go wrong? Anyway, we are very close to our apoapsis, so I'm just gonna start burning in 3, 2, 1, mark. Okay, we're gonna have to jettison these boosters soon. Oh man, I really like this part. I really like how they just flip off and they're there. So, well, it's not looking all that bad. If we save a bit of fuel for the Minimus approach, I'll be completely satisfied. Okay, almost at the apoapsis. So burn now. actually be a bit more efficient. Let's see how that will go. So far so good. I'm happy. We're definitely gonna reach orbit. We're burning through the fuel like a madman, but I'm frankly, honestly certain that we can do this. I'm gonna be a bit more efficient with the burn, making sure that we don't waste any more fuel. At least not more than absolutely necessary. Okay, I can see periapsis 13 kilometers. Okay. So another burn in T-minus 15 and we'll be golden. Then we can speak a bit about the mission and how we're going to go hug Minmus. Okay, we got a pretty decent orbit. How much fuel do we have left? Yeah, well, it's not all that bad. How much is that? We got about 502 out of 810. Really, that doesn't seem right. Okay, that's a bit more like it. Liquid fuel 28. Oh, I guess it's counting even the other ones. Okay, so there's 28 times 5, so it's about 140, I would say. So, the mission to Minmus. How do you get to Minmus? Well, honestly, I was surprised when reading upon how to intercept Minmus that it's actually very similar to MUN. You basically, unless you have the maneuvers, which we don't, you can do it manually the same way as with MUN. You basically wait for Minmus to rise above the optical horizon, and then you just burn and burn and burn until you intersect Minmus. The only difference is that Minmus doesn't have, you can see it here, it doesn't have a horizontal, well, I guess that doesn't make sense in space, you know, but as far as the camera is concerned, or as far as the MUN and our normal orbit is concerned, it doesn't have a horizontal orbit. There's a bit of a angle to it. So what we'll need to do is there's a couple of ways how we can do with it. You can calculate the angle at which you do the initial burn, but that seems a bit too complicated and I don't want to end up stranded in space. So even though I didn't mention that we are taking quite a lot of fuel with quite a lot of food with us. We have 2 whole canisters up here, so Jeb can nom on those and enjoy them. I'm expecting this mission to take about 20 days, so it should be more than enough. Still, though, as I said, there's a couple of ways how we can intersect Minmus. One is calculating your actual place where you are versus the angle of the orbit and doing a great burn, which is way too complicated for me without the maneuvers to do. Another thing is basically you wing it, and halfway through you do a correction burn and try to intercept Minmus's orbital path that way. I'm going to demonstrate that because that's how we are going to go about this. So, we have Minmus over there, and I'm gonna just orbit around and get back to you folks when we are in position. You know what's really dumb? When you halfway through the mission realize that we do have maneuvers. I don't know how I could miss that, but by upgrading the mission center, I guess we managed to get access to it. But you know what? Screw it. I said I'm gonna do it the traditional way without trying to abuse the maneuvers. So we'll enjoy those in another mission, whatever that may be. Today we are going after Minmus manually. But before we do that, we have an obligation to do, and that is to fill one of the missions that we have to earn that bit of cash, and that is transmit or recover scientific data from space around Kerbin. So I'm just gonna get a crew report, and then we're gonna transmit it away which will finish it and give us a nice boost of 4,000 bucks. We also got some destroyed stages, we got some recovered stages, which is great. Actually, quite a lot of them. And I think Minimus is very soon to be seen. Yep, we're approaching it, or approaching the place where we can start our approach. Okay, that's really weird, but you guys know what I mean, so I'm okay with you believing in my tactical skill. Not that I would give much of belief in it myself, but okay. We're gonna have to be really careful though, because Minimus is easy to be missed. I don't know if I can demonstrate it here, but Minimus is just like a little speck. Okay, I guess I can't see it like that at all. There's just like a little tiny spot. I spent quite a lot of time searching for it once, so I can oh yeah, that's Minimus, not over there. Do you see it? Right where I'm pointing my mouse. So I have to be careful not to miss it, because it is easy, trust me. Okay, no Minimus yet. Still no Minimus. Damn, he's hiding from us. Okay, come on, Minimus. Well, we are not orienting ourselves correctly. So let's go this way and be prepared to do this correctly. I don't really mind burning electricity right now for... Oh, there it is! There's Minimus right over there. So, burn! Oh god, I nearly missed it. How great is that? So, our apoapsis is growing and we're on the approach to Minimus. Hopefully that's how it's gonna go. Come on, burn in the right direction. Don't you fail on me. We'll soon initiate the first terrier. Now. Goodbye, stage. You've been good to us. Man, we're really littering the place up. We have a ton of debris, and the one we just yeah, detached will have a really weird orbit. I guess one day we'll have to... Oh god, I hope... No, man, should be okay. One day we might have to start taking this garbage out, but for now it's gonna be okay. So, we're burning, we're burning, we're burning. Right when we intersect Minimus's orbital path, I'm gonna pause it. Because we don't want to overshoot it, and Minimus has a very low gravity from what I've read, so... Okay, that seems about right. Yeah, now you can see how much below we are. That's insane. Actually, I think this might be tad too far. Huh. But we'll see. Well, anyway, Carbon, it has been nice meeting you. Bye-bye. About a day has passed, and we are right where we need to do our correction burn if we want to encounter Minimus. So I'm gonna try it now. I understand what needs to be done in a sort of a, I'd say, well, it's an educated asshole. There's not much else I can say about it. We're just gonna try it and see if we can catch Minimus somehow. So start burning. Yep, it's working. Our orbit is moving up. Hey, 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 people! We got him. Oh boy, this is bad. Can we improve on that a bit? Actually, I don't think so. But I have another idea. I think we've burned too much and we're going too far. So let's try to slow ourselves down a bit, which might help. Because having a 2 million... Jesus Christ, 2 million kilometer orbit around Minimus is a suicide. Okay, okay, okay. That's working well. Okay, we're below 1,900,000. Oh, that's good. 174,000 meter periapsis. What more could I dream of, man? 130,000. I'm not gonna dig with it anymore because I think that's more than perfect. That's actually a wow. I'm at a loss of words. What about you, Jeb? How do you feel about it? I hope you're excited. One of my favorite quotes from Star Trek is, "How does it feel to be slower than a snail?" And that's actually what we are here right now. We're going at 54.6 meters per second, while Minimus is going at 274 and Mun at 542. And we're actually slowing down still. We're not at the apoapsis at all. So yeah, we're dropping to 40, below 48, and a bit more. We should see Minimus now somewhere. Oh, there it is! There's Minimus! Where's Kerbin is over there, and there's the Mun. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my god, we're almost 47 million kilometers away from Kerbin. I find that honestly hard to believe. I don't think I've been this far ever in the game, but you know, think about it. This is the entirety of the solar system. We haven't even took a step yet, and I'm already so excited. So let's speed it up a bit, past our apoapsis, which is 46.9 million kilometers above Kerbin. Man, we have a... I wonder how getting back home from this weird angle is gonna work. And what's gonna happen here, because okay, it's been 9 days. Holy crap, Jeb. I've been speeding this up quite a while. Hey, you're doing good. You still have a ton of oxygen, water, food. Man, thank God I took all those extra snacks. 9 days. My 20 days estimate could have been awfully off. Okay, it's gonna happen any second now. We are reaching the point of no return. Minimus encounter. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Okay. Beautiful. So how long? 2 hours 47 minutes that we're gonna go to Minimus. And hey! We got world first milestones, which give us 5,800 for the Minimus encounter. So let's speed things up a bit. We're gonna go say hi to Minimus. Oh boy, it looks so much like on all the pictures I've seen. So weird. Man, you're so weird, Minimus. Why are you so weird? Okay, but enough dicking around. We've came to do science here, and we are going to do it. So right now we should be... Yes! High over Minimus. So let's transmit this. No usable. Over too far. We're too far. Yes, we need to extend the antenna manually. So let's do that, and... Crew report. Transmit. Nice. 1 science added. Now, we can do an EVA. Holy crap, Jeb! What are you doing? You took the EVA a bit too literal. Okay, we're gonna get you home. But that is not... Okay, no jab. You need to get back home. Careful. Careful, can you... Oh, come on, bro. Don't do this to me. Not when we're so close. Come on, grab. Yes! Okay, bored. Man, this shouldn't be happening. Well, let's transmit our data. Come on, stop this awful spin. Pressure data, we're gonna transmit those, and we're gonna transmit temperature data. Okay, awesome. So how much time do we have? 24, not too shabby. Do we want to take the mystery goo with us? High over minimus. Okay, we can reset it later. So let's we're starting to burn a bit of electricity, so I'm gonna retract the antenna for now. And we're gonna speed up to, what was it? 130,000 kilometers in hopes that we get there. Okay, that's actually right about now, isn't it? Yep, almost there. Almost there. Now for the orbital burn. We need to make this baby go around. Come on. Come on, slow us down. There you go. There you go, you've done it. Awesome. So how low do we want to take this orbit? Well, thinking about Kerbin and mana, I think a safe bet is about 25,000. 25,000 will be probably okay. Okay. 24. And we'll just do the same on the other side. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't it just beautiful? I wish we could land there, but that would be a one-way transfer, really. We're almost at the periapsis, so we're gonna try to level up this orbit, and then we can start doing the scientific shenanigans. So, okay, here we are. Oh, and we are completely wrong oriented. How are we doing with the electric charge? 1300. I think about 300 to 400 for the return should be enough. So let's do a mental mark of that. Oh, we actually passed our periapsis. Should be a bit more careful. Okay, 25,000 on both sides. That should be enough. 25. Okay, sub 25 on both sides. Now the big question is, do we get in space near Minmus? Okay, so that is space near Minmus. So let's observe the other goo here. For science. Oh my god. Can we get pressure readings? Yes, we can. Oh, we don't have an antenna extended. So let's do that, and we're gonna send all this data home. Atmospheric pressure scan while in space near Minimus. The instrument reads 0, as if it were in a vacuum. What a surprise! What a surprise. Select the temperature, 3.2 science. We're gonna send that off as well. We're gonna send out this report. And we're gonna observe the materials bay. 10 science! Oh boy, and this would be another 3. Why didn't we take another science junior? Oh god, we need to take this home, man. We need to take this home. So now, wow, 31 plus 10, that's 41 plus, what is this? 2.5, okay, and 4. Yeah, we got tons of science. So can we, I don't think we can do this again, can we? Nope. We can just keep it. So I say we keep it, because that's pretty good data, another 3 extra. And Jeb, you need to go on an EVA. Oh, I don't like this, whatever that is. Just above Minimus slopes. Board and stabilize! Okay. Another 3 science bites the dust. Or bites Kerbin. So this is a Minimus slopes. Okay. So let's go a bit further. I wish I knew where biomes were. This looks a bit different. So can you do it here? Oh no, Jeb. What are you doing? Okay, you need to get to the ship. It's gonna rotate, and then you go in. Do we have a different EVA? Nope, it's still Minimus slopes. Okay, grab and board. And this is... I don't know why it's doing this, honestly. There has to be something wrong with the design, or maybe it's his movement that's making this happen. I don't know. Okay, anyway, let's speed it up. Okay, if this was Minimus slopes, then this could be different. I don't even know how to tell. Come on, Jeb. Okay, this is Minimus's lowlands. Good for us. Okay, at least we're getting some training in 0G movement. Grab and board. This would be fun if it wasn't so incredibly dangerous. Okay, Minimus's lowlands, and we can transmit the Minimus's slopes again. Oh hey, we get a ton of other bonuses. So flyby of Minimus 5.8 thousand, front Minimus 2.784 thousand for scientific data, orbit of Minimus 5.56 thousand, and we perform a spacewalk in orbit of Minimus 3.4 thousand. Man, we have almost as much as we had when we started this mission. That is awesome. It's almost as we never done it. So this is Minimus's lowlands. So where do the highlands start? Still do we have 1,000 electricity. So could this be highlands? Okay, hold on, Jeb. Yes! Minimus's midlands. Board. Jesus Christ. Oh, we have 34 signs already. This is proving to be the mission. Transmit data. Okay, so this is Minmasays Midlands. So could this be the Highlands? It would be much easier if I could see where the hell we are. Yeah, I bet these are Highlands. Jeb, test that theory. Nope. Still Midlands. And we're getting slightly short on electricity here. So let's continue. There has to be another place here, I guess. Nope. Still Minmus' Midlands. Bored. Yeah, bored anyway. This is not what I wanted. Yeah, we're wasting electricity here like crazy. Okay, if this is not Highlands, I don't know what it is. We're gonna be done with the full orbit soon, so... Nope. This is Minmus' lowlands again, so I guess we're not even going above the Highlands, are we? Okay, this looks like a plateau of some kind. So maybe here? Jeb? What can you tell me? Minmus lowlands. Not a problem. Not a problem. We still get a ton of electricity. No panicky. Okay, what about this? Nope, Minmus' lowlands. So, stop the rocket! Stop the rocket. What was flying the Minmus like? Oh, I got a bit spacing, man. Okay, this could be Highlands. Nope, still lowlands. Okay, so we're doing the gymnastics here, and I don't think we can get much more from here, honestly. I'm gonna try it here. There's the Apoapsis, which is... I think we pretty much started at this point. So we just have like a couple of data sources. Nope. In space. High over Minmus. Okay, serious time now. We need to figure out what we want to do. How much electricity do we have left? 915, which is enough. I think it might be possible to reorient this orbit a bit here. But for that, I guess I'm gonna add a maneuver here because I have no idea what that would do. Okay, this would make us go sideways. But we have an estimated burn time of 9 seconds, so I'm gonna risk it. We'll see what that does to us, and we might probably get some extra data from this. It's dangerous as hell. I'm not gonna deny that, but you know, we're here, so what the hell? Just gonna try it and do our best. Come on. Okay, we didn't lose that much power or fuel on that. So I think we owe it to ourselves to try this again. We've reached the new low, 6.8 thousand. Oh my god. I can almost touch it. Honestly, I might actually crash in it. Nah, it seems okay, but holy crap, these has to be highlands, man. Are they? No, this is considered lowlands. Well, I'll be damned. Hey! We found something! Minimus's Great Flats. Awesome! Another 3.2 science. We didn't need the entire rotation, but these are the Great Flats, so that, you know, I thought that might be. Okay, anyway, Jeb aboard. That is so awful. I think we're ready to go home. We have about 800 electricity left, and we've been here for over 10 days. We've altered our course. I think we got way too much. Way more than we actually came for here. So let's just transmit what we have. And do it this one, do it this one, do it this one. And find a good spot for us to get the hell out of here. Which is not here. Honestly, that would be probably on the other side. So I'll try to get there. See if maybe I can snatch some other data while we're out here. I don't have anything better to do anyway, so... But yeah, I think we started here, so unless there's anything up here, which I believe I've already tried, we're pretty much done. Jeb, tell me. Nope, Minimus's lowlands. Okay, this seems as good place as any other, so I'm just gonna burn here and hope for the best. There's not much else we can hope for anyway, so let's just extend this baby and hope that at some point we will escape Minimus. Burn in. Okay, we got a Minimus escape. And not a bad orbit around Kerbin. So let's go. Goodbye, Minimus. You've been good to us. Another milestone? Nope. Okay, it's just these. So now we just have to get the Jeb back. We got electricity, we got some fuel left, we got oxygen, water, and food. It seems like an overkill, but still, you know, he'll... Well, maybe he won't be here longer than 20 days. But, you know, I'd like him to not die while he's out here. So goodbye, Minimus. You've been good to us. Jeb will wave you goodbye. Awesome. So now to get to Kerbin. Electricity depleted. What are you talking about? No electricity was depleted. We have the antenna retracted. Everything seems okay. Don't lie to me, game. Okay, we're almost there. It's 45 minutes, holy crap. We're 29 meters! We're 29 meters per second. We're moving at a speed of an average car now. 28, 20. Okay, and we're in orbit. So what we do now is pretty simple. We just burn until we hit Minimus. We'll be hitting it like a rock. So I'm pretty sure we need to be really careful about how we do this. So let's stabilize ourselves and just burn. Oh boy, this engine is so efficient. She's going down, baby. Okay, some fun with Mun. Okay, more fun with Mun. Okay, I guess that's perfect. We'll be there in 8 days. Are you happy, Jeb? Are you happy? I hope you're happy, because I am. The Mun wanted to say hi. Hi, man. This is probably as close as we will get to it. 11.4 million meters. That's incredible. And Kerbin is... They look about the same size, don't they? Yeah, at this point they do. Kerbin is calling! Lieutenant Jeb! Are you alive? Your mission is longer than we expected. It's almost 21 days. I'm okay. This is Lieutenant Jeb. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I have to say that seeing this blue ball makes me happy. Internally happy, you know. It's just something very comfortable about it. I do like it. And having a strong signal while in orbit is also good. Why is that orbit? It looks like hexagonal. Super weird. We're gonna hit the atmosphere really soon, and at a really good angle too. We'll have to jettison this lower stage, but I'm kinda sure that we might be able to keep this upper stage, even though we're going so fast that it's insane. What is this? We have escaped the gravitational influence of Minmus. 4,000 bucks. That's awesome, man. Yeah, we're definitely coming back from this mission with more money than we had when we left. If I could only keep this, it would be even more, but this will have to do. So we're at 82 kilometers. This is gonna be a rough ride, really. We have the periapsis at 31,000, which is roughly here, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna slow us down heavily. I have to make sure that that happens, because well, honestly, we don't have to. We can just scoot it over and see. We have enough time for another additional orbit if it works in our favor. So let's see. If we at any moment start overheating, we are super screwed. Look at that speed. Yeah, we need to haul ass. Oh my god. The batteries are fucked. I regret everything. Holy shit. Holy shit, we're losing all the batteries. Come on. Stop us. Get rid of this fuel. Don't lose the last battery. Jesus, this is more dramatic than I envisioned it. I'll have to remember next time this is way too steep of an angle. Okay, the last battery has been lost. But we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Actually, no, we need to slow the hell down a bit more. Okay, so we lost all the batteries on the outer hull, but all the equipment at the upper hull seems to be fine. Jesus, well... And hey, we're gonna fall into the desert. I think I don't have... that doesn't matter. We have it... Hey, actually close the doors. We've been trying to land with an open Science Junior. I didn't even know, honestly, that you could close the doors, but that's cool anyway. We're not gonna jettison this. There's no need to. We don't need the ablator. Okay, well, I guess I could have been a bit more careful with this, but hey, it's fine. We're gonna get a desert landing. Or maybe a heli landing. Yeah, this is cool. Welcome home, Jeb. You've done it. You've lost the batteries, you madman, but you brought so much science and you're bringing more. It's gonna be awesome. The parachute will soon be available. Let's put it to maximum altitude so that it opens immediately after we set it up. Okay, we're not slowing fast enough. Okay. Holy crap! Slow us down! That was a bit too rough for my liking. Jesus. That was dramatic to the very last moment, but we've done it. Holy crap. Jeb, are you okay? I hope you are. You can't probably get out, can you? Nope. Hey, maybe you could. Breathe that air. Breathe that air in Kerbal deserts. Awesome! So let's recover the vessel. What a mission, everyone. What a mission. So we got 65 science! Material study while in space near minimus, 10 science, 1.2 from the temperature, 1.8 from the pressure scan, 2.5 from the mystery goo, 4.0 from the mystery goo, and yeah, we had some other things, but 2 extra data from a recovery of a vessel returned from orbit around Minimus. Awesome! And we got 136,000, so we actually made a ton of money. That's good. And Jebediah gained level. Oh, that's so cool. He couldn't level up because he was always going to mana and back, but now he does. He has advanced to level 2 because, you know, he was on a Minimus. So that's awesome. And he's ready for the next assignment. So we are now on day 69. How long was that mission? I guess like 21 days? What kind of mission do we have? Oh, we're gonna take this mission. No. Oh, actually, no. Explore the Mun. What is this? We have enough data on the Mun to attempt a landing, or we could stage one. It's up to you. We would like you to leave a mark on the Mun that isn't the smoldering crater. Head there and plant a flag. Oh wow, I would like that, but you know what? I think we can accept it and have it for a year. Yeah, we're gonna get there in a year. Observational surveys. No, no, no. Test the Juno at one side. Okay. And science data from surface of Minimus. Oh, that would be so cool too. Well, 12 years? I think we can do 12 years. Yeah, we'll do it in 12 years if we have to. Okay, but hey, that was the trip to Minimus, and I'm happy. I'm happy. We started here and went all the way there and back. We nearly encountered the Mun on the way back, which would be fun as hell, but we didn't do it. And we gained a ton of science. We gained what? We had like 17, I think, so we gained almost 50 science from one mission. That's awesome. We're this close. So how much are we missing? 25. Yeah, I was exactly right. We're missing 25 more science. Where the hell are we going to get that? I could stage another mission to Minimus like I did now. That would yield about probably around 6. Maybe. If I had more... Yeah, I could get one from... Yeah, it would be around 10. We could take a Science Junior from the upper part and a smaller... the rest from the lower part, and we could do some more probably temperature surveys from up and down and the goo, but I don't want to do all of that again for 10 science. I'll have to figure out something else. But that's gonna be in the next episode, because this was one hell of a long mission. So I hope you enjoyed it, and join me for the next one.